the honey hunter. In the old days, there was a honey hunter. He went to the forest and looked in the trees. He went to the mountains and looked in the caves. When he found honey, he collected it. Then he took it to the market and sold it. A little bird helped the honey hunter. He flew about in the forest and looked for honey. When he found honey, he called to the hunter, and the hunter came. One day, the bird called the honey hunter to a big tree. Bees were flying round the tree. "There's honey in this tree," the honey hunter thought. "I will make a fire, and the smoke will drive the bees away. Then I can take the honey." So the hunter made a fire. The smoke rose up into the tree. The bees did not like the smoke. They flew away. Now the hunter could easily take the honey. Soon there was a big pile of honey under the tree. The hunter looked at it. "I can't carry all this honey in my hands," he thought. "I need my goatskin sack. I will go home and fetch it." So the hunter went home to find his sack. There was a porcupine in the forest. She came to the tree and saw the honey. "Honey," thought the porcupine. "That's very good to eat. I will hide it and call my friends. We'll enjoy it together." So the porcupine took the honey and hid it. Then she went to find her friends. Soon the hunter came back with his goatskin sack, but the honey was not there. "Where is my honey?" the hunter thought angrily. "A thief has taken it. Who is this thief?" He looked carefully at the ground. He saw the marks of the porcupine's feet. "The thief is not a man," he thought. "It's a porcupine. I'm going to find her and get my honey." The hunter began to look for the porcupine. He looked in the forest. The porcupine wasn't there. At last, he came to a cave. He heard a noise inside it. "Someone is hiding in the cave," thought the hunter. "Perhaps it's the porcupine. Perhaps she has hidden my honey in the cave." The hunter went into the cave. He saw an old woman. She was baking barley and making tala. Now, the old woman was not a real woman. She was a wicked witch. "What do you want?" the witch asked the hunter. "Why have you come to my cave?" "I was hunting for honey," the hunter said. "I found some in a tree. I went to find my goatskin sack, and I left the honey in the forest. When I came back, the honey wasn't there. I saw the marks of a porcupine under the tree. She took my honey, and I want to find her." The witch said, "The porcupines are mine. Human people have sheep and goats, but we witches keep porcupines. We eat them. Don't touch my porcupines. Don't hunt them. If you do, trouble will come to you." The hunter was angry. "Your porcupine is a thief," he said. "She took my honey, and I want to find her." "Then take this piece of bread," the witch said, and she put some bread into the hunter's hand. The hunter ran out of the cave. At once, he changed into a porcupine. There was no hair on his head now, but sharp quills grew all over his body. He had no arms and hands. He had 4 legs and 4 feet, and he ran along the ground. The porcupine man wanted to go home. "My relatives will help me," he thought. "My family will know me." He began to run through the forest. On the way home, he passed the honey tree. The fire was still burning there. The porcupine man went too close to the fire. It caught him and set fire to his quills. They began to burn. Quickly, the porcupine man ran to the river and jumped into the water. The fire went out. He came out of the water again and stood on the land. There were no quills on his body now. He was a man again. He had 2 arms and 2 hands. He walked on 2 legs. But the man still had half the soul of a porcupine. He lived in the forest, and he ate fruits and leaves from the trees. He did not speak like a man or like a porcupine. He did not live like a man or like a porcupine. The porcupine man is still in the forest, and he is still hunting for his honey. And now this story ends. Hey, thank you so much for listening to the whole story. If you liked this story and want to thank me for creating this story, then you can buy me a cup of tasty coffee. Just join our YouTube channel and be an official member of our family to support us for making even more interesting story videos for you every day. You know, it takes a lot of effort, research, and money to find and buy premium contents, and to writing, creating, editing, organizing, and publishing every single video, which could melt your hearts or could be one of the most interesting stories of all time. So, hit the like button to save this video. And most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel to learn English by watching super interesting English stories every day. Thank you.